from the time of Yaakov Avinu, but also Parashat Pinchas. Now, the Gemara says, what is this like? It says this Bilam is like a camel. Why a camel? The camel complained to Hashem. Hashem, how come the bull and the deer and all of these animals, they have horns? I want horns. The camel complained to Hashem, I want horns too. A nice horn spears, I could go have some fights. Hashem says, oh, you're not happy with what I gave you? Not only you're not going to get horns, I'll make your ears small. And that's why the camel has small ears. It's like holes in the head. You got punished. Why? You're not happy with what I gave you. He says, that's Bilam. Bilam already got a lot for what he did. He wasn't happy. He wanted to get paid even more because his idea killed 24,000 Jews. He wanted more honor, more respect, more money. What did he get? He got killed instead. HaKadosh Baruch Hu does not like people with big eyes. There's a commandment called V'lo tachmod. Lo tachmod eshet re'echa. You are not allowed to desire the wife of your neighbor. This, unfortunately, Rabotai, happens all the time. You find out your friend is in a shidduch. He found a woman. You're not happy for him. Why? Because you haven't found a shidduch yet. Or better yet, you're already married 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Your wife gave birth to a couple of kids. She's not the 19-year-old you met. But your friend, your cousin, your somebody, he met some 20-year-old without kids. So she still looks like a 20-year-old. You're not happy for him. Why? You want her. You, my friend, are violating the 10 Commandments. You're a very serious problem. And the violation is not if you actually go and do something chas v'shalom. That's already no chelik l'olam haba. The violation is even having the desire in your head. We're going to read some chidush that I have, B'ezrat Hashem. Gemara Masechet Yoma, that iur avera, the thought of a sin, is worse than a sin. When it comes to arayot, when it comes to immorality, when it comes to sex crimes, the thought is worse than the actual action. Watching pornography is even worse than even being promiscuous. Why? Small little taste. If somebody's promiscuous, they still can't fulfill their desire all the time. They have to find somebody that agrees with them. But if somebody gets addicted to pornography, somebody gets addicted to looking at stuff that's immodest, they can fulfill their desire 24/7. No end. That's just one small little reason why. Now, the Gemara in Masechet Sotah says something very interesting. It says, look at the Sotah. Sotah is a wayward woman. A woman that cheated on her husband with another man. Once she's caught in a room with another man after she's told not to do it and she still does it, and there's 2 witnesses that see this, they bring her to the Bet HaMikdash. Because they don't know if she actually cheated or not, because they weren't in the middle of the action. And even if she says, I did it, you don't believe her. If a woman comes to her husband, says, honey, I cheated on you. Ma says you don't believe her. Why? Maybe she wants to divorce you. But if you saw her, it's a different story. But in the days of the Bet HaMikdash, if you saw her alone with a guy in a room, after you told her not to do it, then she's already a wayward woman. You bring her to the Bet HaMikdash, and you let Hashem tell us whether she cheated, unless she admits it. If she denies it, and she really did it, she drinks the water, and she blows up and dies on the spot. But if, at the Bet HaMikdash, after she goes through the whole process, and she finally admits it before she drinks the water, she admits she was with another guy, they let her go, they don't kill her. But the Gemara says this, Tanu Rabbanan, the rabbis told in the Berita, the Sotah set her eyes upon one who's not fit for her, and what she sought was not given to her. and what was in her hand they took from her. For anyone who sets his eyes upon something that's not his, what he seeks, they do not give him, and what is in his hand, they take away from him. The Gemara teaches us something very, very interesting. It says, look what we learned from the Sotah. We don't have a Sotah today, Bet HaMikdash, all that stuff. We have, unfortunately, many women that cheat. And in Eretz Yisrael, they recently did a statistic. They said that women, now in this generation, cheat just as much as men. Women, again, women cheat on their husbands just as much as men. HaShem Yirachem. Now, if a husband cheats on his wife, if she agrees to take him back, he agrees to do tshuva, she agrees to take him back, allowed to be together. But if the wife cheats on the husband, she's forbidden to him forever. Not allowed. So here the Gemara says, look, the Sotah, she admitted she was with another guy, but what happens? She wasn't happy with what she got. She wanted something else. Not only did she not end up getting what she wanted, because she's not allowed to be with the guy she cheated on her husband with, but on top of it, she loses her husband too. From here, the Gemara says we learn, someone who wants more than what HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives him, not only does Hashem not give him what he wants, but he takes what he has also. Then you say, wait a minute, so what, you're not allowed to be ambitious? I want to be ambitious, I want more Torah, I want more mitzvot, I want more money to give you more tzedakah. That's not good? It's good, no? Yes, that's mitzvah. But there's a very, very thin line between ambition and pure desire, because you're obsessed with money, obsessed with materialism, obsessed with all of the other things. It's not really, you don't want more money because of more mitzvot. You want more money because you want a bigger house. So you could show off to the neighborhood for having 4-story house, while the rest of them are homeless. It's not that you want more money because you're going to give everybody a ride in a carpool. You want a fancy schmancy car. It's not that you want more money because you want to give tzedakah. It's that you want your name on a building. Even if the building's a yeshiva, you want your name there too. Meaning it's not really the mitzvah that you want. You want kavod that comes with it. Someone like that, Rabotai, puts himself in danger. Why? You want what doesn't belong to you for the wrong reasons. You are risking losing what Hashem already gave you. What is it like, the Gemara says? It says, look, we have several examples. The serpent set his eyes on something that's not fit for him. What did the serpent want? Serpent want Chava. Serpent didn't want another serpent. He didn't want another snake. What did he want? He wanted Chava. That's why he went to Chava, the Gemara says, to convince her to eat from the forbidden fruit. Why? He figured she's going to give it to her husband. He's going to die, because Hashem says he's going to die. He never said Chava is going to die. Hashem talked to Adam HaRishon. Adam HaRishon, he's married, but still, he never said to Chava. So maybe I'll let Chava go. Why? So now Adam HaRishon is going to eat the fruit. So the serpent says, I can be with her now. Because the serpent in those days wasn't like the snake today. He had arms, legs, he was the most beautiful animal. He actually looked like a human being, but even more beautiful. He wanted to be with the woman. Hashem says, you wanted what wasn't fit for you. Not only you will not get it, but you'll lose the ability to even have it ever. You'll crawl on your stomach. You'll eat only, everything that tastes like sand to you. And human beings naturally will hate you. Especially women. And he's more cursed than all of the other beasts and animals in the world. Another example, the Gemara says, we have Cain, Korach, Bil'am, Doeg, Achitofel, Gehazi, Avshalom, Adoniyahu, Uziyahu, Haman. All of the Reshaim in the Torah, same exact mistake. From the beginning of Bereshit, all the way to the end of the Tanakh, every single Rasha made the same mistake. What? Addiction to more. Haman, what did Haman say in Purim? Purim's coming up, a little while. What's going to be? What did he say, Haman? I have everything. He was even richer than the king, Achashverosh. But it's not enough. Why? Because this Jew, Mordechai, won't bow to me. This Jew, Mordechai, is not going to bow to me. Everything I have is worthless. For that, what happened? He became nothing. Dust and ashes. Cain saw that his brother, Hevel, was born with 2 twin wives. He only had 1 twin wife. He wanted his wives. So he killed them. Hashem punished him, he didn't get nothing. Ended up destroying, there's no lineage of Cain anymore in the world. 7th generation, you read it in this week's parasha, or last week's parasha, the 7th generation, everyone destroyed. There's no more generation of Cain in the world. No one is a descendant of Cain. Why? He wanted more. Korach wanted to be the president. Yeah, it's not enough. You're already the billionaire, richest guy in the world. Until this day, there's a saying in the world, in the Jewish world, Ashir ke Korach. You're rich like Korach. That's how rich Korach was. He had 70 camels, just to carry all the keys to the safes that he had full of gold. 70 camels just to carry the keys. That's how much gold he had. He had more money than the rest of Am Yisrael put together. That was enough. Why? He wants to be president. He wants to take Moshe Rabbeinu's job. What did he get? Genom. Ground opened up, swallowed him and all of his followers. Until this day, there's a place in the desert that you can hear the screams of Korach and all of his followers. Hashem is emet, Torato emet, and Moshe Rabbeinu is emet. If you find it, let me know, I'll come. Till this day he's there. No breaks, no discounts. No end of sentence, forever. Only Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai says, the Chidush says, there's a chance that Korach will come out eventually when Mashiach comes. Why? After the Pasuk, Tzadik ketamar yifrach, Rashi Tevot Korach. That because so many people did Teshuva after learning the story of Korach, that maybe that's going to give him enough merit to get him out of Gehinnom when Mashiach comes. But not for sure, there's a machloket. Many Chachamim say, no, Rabbi Shimon, thank you very much, but we don't agree. We're not on the level of agreeing or disagreeing. All I know is Korach is dead now. Whoever wants to follow your addiction of more. Bilam, we just talked about, Doeg, Achitofel, and so on. The point is, Rabotai, we see that the addiction for more is not something that began today.